Hello everyone, and this time I'm back for a book haul. Okay, well I'm gonna put a fez on because I think fezzes are cool and I think I look much more dressed up with it on. Okay, now this book haul will be done in 4 parts, and I might have a lot of books because I have just started my booktube channel, and I thought I needed to stock up on books. So yeah. Okay. First book is Gone by Michael Grant, and I actually got this from a friend who was very kind, from Secret Santa, and I didn't actually, at first I didn't think I would read it. It's one of those books you walk past and you're like, oh yeah. It didn't click in my mind that I'd actually enjoy it. Don't know if it was because of the cover. Probably was. It's about a place in California where everyone over the age of 15 disappears, and it's just complete chaos, and there's mutant powers emerging, and Anyway, I'm actually really enjoying that, and I think anyone who loves Divergent or The Hunger Games will enjoy that. Okay, the next book I got for fans of historical fiction is Bernard Cornwell's The Pagan Lord. Now, Bernard Cornwell is one of my favourite authors. He writes all my favourite historical fiction series, and because I'm just like a medieval nerd, I love it. It's just, anyway, this is the 7th book in the series, and I've been waiting for ages to get it out and have it in physical copy. And I've also got the 6th book in the series, Death of Kings, and yeah, and I really enjoyed the series. It's about Uhtred of Bebbanburg, I think that's how you say it, and he's trying to reclaim his homeland and fight the Danes. And even George R.R. Martin, the author of the Song of Ice and Fire series, he said, the best battle scenes of any writer I've ever read, past or present. And because I love battle scenes so much, that's just, yeah, read it if you love historical fiction. Okay, this next part is all the books I bought in one day, of which 2 were an impulse by, I don't know. Anyway, okay, the first book is The Constant Princess by Philippa Gregory. It was $3.50, so, how could I not resist it? She also writes historical fiction, and it's about Catherine of Aragon, who marries. She is betrothed to Prince Arthur, and then ends up marrying Henry VIII. And I love Tudor and Plantagenet stories. I'm pretty sure she also writes the other Boleyn Girl, and I think the White Queen series, something like that. Anyway, which is a TV series now, I'm pretty sure. I've already told you about this one, Anna Dressed in Blood. I saw it and I went, everyone's been reading this, why not? It's by Kendall Blake, and I think I told you about it before, but yeah, so I won't do a synopsis on that one. These 2 I saw in Red Dot, yeah, and I just, Ghost Portrait by Gregory Normanton, cover buy, definitely a cover buy. It's also historical fiction, so And this one, Despite the Falling Snow, is a contemporary by Shamim Sarif, and I think it's just dealing with death and stuff. But yeah, hardcovers, first hardcover in a long time, so yeah. Okay, this next bunch of books are ones that I've seen BookTubers recommend, and I bought them off Book Depository. which is a really good website. I recommend it. First one is The Book of Blood and Shadow by Robin Wasserman, and I love this cover. I reckon it's really pretty. But what happens in the story is this girl wakes up to find her best friend is dead and her boyfriend is a suspected murderer, but he's also disappeared. So she goes to prove his innocence and find out what happens to her best friend, and I reckon this will be interesting because I also love murder mystery stories, so I reckon it'll be good. Next one is The Madman's Daughter by Megan Shepherd, and it's also set in the 1800s, and again historical fiction. Yeah, it's about, I'm pretty sure it's about a girl who tries to find her father, who is, yeah, like I said, a madman. So I reckon that'll be interesting. This one I've already read because I just pretty much couldn't wait to get stuck into it. It's the only one of John Green's books that I own in physical copy. Fault in Our Stars is my mum's. But yeah, it's Will Grayson, and I really enjoyed this book. It's about two boys with completely different personas, and they meet each other, and it's interesting. I like it. Yeah, I'd probably rate it 3.5. I thought it was really good. This one, Legend by Marie Lu. I'm not really sure what it's about. I think it might be like The Hunger Games, or more like Divergent. But I've heard that it is good, and I like this cover because it's indented and pretty. So I'm looking forward to reading this one. I'm really looking forward to it. Oh look, it's like this yellow writing. This next one is Shadow and Bone. I love the cover. Oh, it's just so pretty. Anyway, I'm not, also like Legend, I'm not entirely sure about what this story is about, but oh, look at that. That's pretty, isn't it? Oh, I love fictional stuff, universes. Yeah, but I think it's, the world is based off Russia, something like that. But yeah, it's by Leigh Bardugo. It's called Shadow and Bone, and I really think I'm gonna like this one because I've heard such good things about it. And yeah, that's all for that one. Okay, this is the unboxing part of the video, and I've got 3 packages. It's more like unpackaging, but we'll see which ones we got here. Don't you love unpackaging? I do. Here we go. Taking me a while. Okay. Here we go, first book. Okay. Gotta get it out. Ooh. Ah. Okay. So it's The False Prince by Jennifer Nielsen, and I've heard nothing but good things about this story. And if I'm right, it's about a kingdom where civil war breaks out, and everything's just falling apart, and there's a competition for a puppet king and to rule in, I think, the king's place. I don't know, but I think that's what it's about, if I'm right. And so that's going to be interesting because I've wanted to read this for a while. Okay, second one. Okay, here we go. I think my dad already opened this one. Okay, Prince of Thorns. Oh, it's a nice little thing, isn't it? Quite small. By Mark Lawrence, and the protagonist, his name is Honoris Jorg Ancraft, I think, and his mother and brother were killed, and I think it's about seeking vengeance and claiming what's his, which is the right to the throne, and that'll be interesting, because I like little fantasy stories. Okay, and the last one, I think I know what it is. Here we go. Here we go. I can even get it out. Alright, here it is. Okay. Nope, still coming out. There we go. The Girl Who Circumnavigated Fairyland in a Ship of Her Own Making by Catherine M. Valente. I think that's how you say it. I've heard about it, and it seems like it would be a nice little read, just, you know, a little something to read at the beach or something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the title speaks for itself. Pretty much tells you what the story is about. I think the protagonist's name is September. So that'll be interesting. Can't wait to read that one. Yeah. I figured out my Prince of Thorns was so small because it was cheaply printed. Let's have a moment of silence, please. I opened it up to read it. Read the first page. Wait one sec. Hang on. Hang with me. Okay, here we go. Look at that. You can't even read the first 2 lines. I'm still gonna read it. You know. Anyway. Okay. And this one, finally, I found out that it has little illustrations at the start of each chapter. I think that's really cute. Oh, I'm really looking forward to reading this one. Can't wait. It's now time for the book of the day. Week things. Anyway, it's The Secret Adventures of Charlotte Bronte by Laura Jo Rowland, and it's about the main protagonist is Charlotte Bronte, and she unintentionally witnesses a murder, and that draws her into the scheme of things, and she becomes one of the murderer's main targets, and she has to save her family, even her country in the end, from this murderer. And it's a detective story, and I really liked it. My mum picked it out for me because she knew how at the time interested I was in the classic, but I hadn't. Okay, I won't say that because you will think less of me. Anyway, but yeah, I reckon it's I liked it. I really, really liked it, and I recommend it to all, you know, Charlotte Bronte lovers. Okay, that's all for me this week, and I hope you enjoyed my book haul. There'll be more in the future. I'm still waiting on Fangirl because I pre-ordered it, and that should be arriving in February sometime. Yeah, okay.